Hello, good evening. I have just finished a live stream and I thought I'd get started early on my New Year's resolution of making more YouTube videos. I said this last year. I said this going into 2024 and I think I did probably under 10 YouTube videos. And then I said I tried to stick to a weekly upload schedule. I did 10 and then I just gave up on it and went back to doing TikTok mainly instead. Also, you'll have to excuse me. I have, it's just been Christmas if you're watching this way in the future. So, of course, I have Ferrero Rochers stuck all in my teeth. It's the one and only time of the year that I can get away with eating absolutely insane amounts of chocolate. I have starved myself prior to Christmas Day so that I could go crazy when Christmas came around. Probably not healthy, probably a little bit ED, but it's fine, it's cool. I really truly don't have that much to talk to you about today. I was trying to think of funny anecdotes, but there's nothing. There ain't nothing behind these eyes. And everything that's happened to me recently is still pretty raw and tender, so can't discuss that on YouTube, not quite yet. But the good news is I'm not pregnant. Woohoo! I genuinely, a bit TMI, but I genuinely thought I might be this last month or two. So very, very pleased to discover that I am not. Would not be ideal. I'm 26 years old. I am at the ripe age of 26, but in my head, I am truly still 15. I don't know how to look after myself, let alone a baby. I can't even look after, there's a reason I have no plants in my room. I don't have any living things. I don't own any pets. I don't have any plants because I just can't. I'm too disorganized. I'm too forgetful. If you could see my room right now, you would understand. It may look clean from the window ledge and the semi-made bed and the neighbour's cat. That's kind of contradicting what I just said. The neighbour's cat is in here, but that's out of my control because she's lovely. She sneaks in every time we open the door to go get washing out the tumble dryer or just go outside. You don't see her. She's like a ninja, and then you'll be back in the house just pottering around an hour later and she's just in here. She's lovely. So if my neighbours are watching this, sorry for stealing your cat. I'll send her home soon. She's just chilling and I can't be bothered to move and put her out while I'm doing this video, so I'll send her home soon. But yeah, point being, the bed looks clean, the window ledge looks clean, but the room is not clean. The floor is very messy. I can't look after myself, so yep, very, very glad to not be with child. The second thing that I wanted to talk about is the fact my fucking eyelash won't stay where it's meant to be. Please, I beg. Thank you. What else? We all know that I've hyperfixated on Wicked this last couple of weeks. I say weeks, it's been months. I've got some really exciting stuff coming in the new year, but I can't talk about it yet. Let's just say I have been kind of scouted by someone music-wise, but I can't tell you yet. I don't have anything to fucking tell you. The things that I want to talk about, I can't talk about. And of course, we're in this weird limbo at the moment between Christmas and New Year. I hate it. Every year, I absolutely despise it. When I am not busy, my mental health goes so bad. And this kind of 5 days, is it? So 25th, 26th, 27th, no, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th. So there's a week between Christmas and New Year. And I don't know if this is the same in every country, but in the UK, this week after Christmas, it is literally limbo. No one does anything. Everyone just sits around in their pajamas eating chocolate and getting really fat. And all the days blur into one. My sleeping pattern within literally since Christmas, it's the 27th today, my sleeping pattern has gone totally off the rails. I'm going to bed at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and waking up at 1, 2 in the afternoon. I don't even know. I think when I woke up today, I got 2 hours of daylight because it's going dark here at before 4 o'clock. I got 2 hours of daylight and then I was thrust back into the dark. So I tried to get out. I've not been out of the house in a few days. I tried to get out a little bit today and just have a walk around. I went to try and return my mum's perfume because, get this, she wanted this very specific one for Christmas, right? It's called Gucci Guilty. So me being me, I leave everything till the last minute. I run into the fragrance shop a couple of days before Christmas and I'm like, right, do me a solid. My mum, keyword being mum, wants a bottle of Gucci Guilty women's perfume, see where I'm going with this, for Christmas. She really wants it. She'll be made up with it. So the lady behind the till goes, oh my God, you're in luck. We've got one bottle left. In the fragrance shop, right, you can't get it yourself. They have to get it from behind the till. So she grabs it and she goes, here you go, puts it in the bag. I pay, and it ain't a cheap perfume. And then I go, thank you so much. She will be made up with that. Exchange done, Christmas sorted. We get to Christmas morning. My mum opens this bottle of perfume, takes the plastic wrap off as she's opening the Christmas wrapping as well. And she goes, for Homme, aka men's perfume. So they're giving me a men's perfume. She's taken the wrapping off, so we weren't sure if we would even be able to take it back. I took it in today and the girl was like, oh, my manager's not here, so I can't do anything. Come back, I'll text her, come back in half an hour. So I walked around town for a little bit. Went back in half an hour. Oh, my manager's still not replied. So I'm going to have to go back in tomorrow. But if they don't sort it out for me, I am going to kick off big time. I'm going to go full Karen because it ain't my fault. They handed me it from behind the till. So sort it out or I will put you on blast to my under 3,000 subscribers. There you go. But aside from that, I don't think I've got much to be angry about this week. Stress is kind of over Christmas shopping wise. So I've just got the For Homme perfume to sort really. What else am I angry about? I'm consistently angry about slow walkers because especially, I mean that's finished now because Christmas shopping's over, but I'm consistently angry about slow walkers because why? Why can you not just pull your pram? If you're going to stop in the middle of a busy shopping mall, can you not just pull your pram slightly over to the side? You know, like as if you were driving, you know, look over one shoulder, look over to the other, check that there's nobody directly behind you. Pull it over to the side, not just stop in the middle of the walkway and start getting stuff up the bottom of the pram. I need some tea. Where have I put my tea? That's another... look, right, you'll see how disorganised this room is now. There is no... Where's my cup of tea? I have no idea. I think I've put it over there. There's about 20 cups on this shelf. You need $1. I need $1 is what I need. Oh my God, I need $1. This chair's making me angry. I haven't even watched Harry Potter this Christmas. That's quite a travesty, isn't it? To go Christmas without watching a single Harry Potter film. They must be really old, actually, now. When was the last Harry Potter film made? I went to the cinema to watch that last one with my father when I was a child. What was it called? Deathly Hallows. Deathly Hallows. What year was that made? 2010. That, oh my God. I knew it was old, but I didn't think it was nearly, it'll be 15 years. So I would have been, I'm 26, so I would have been 11. Surely not. Well, that was part 1, so I don't know when part 2 came out. Harry Potter Deathly Hallows part 2, 2011. So still like 14, 15 years ago. Damn, time flies. I was going to say I'm surprised that they've not really done any spin-offs, but I think they have. They did that Grindelwald thing, didn't they? Which I never actually watched. But I believe that the actors are a little bit estranged from J.K. Rowling now anyway, because of all the discourse. I can't say I know too much about it, but there was some discourse going on with J.K. Rowling being... And this is allegedly, I don't want to make a statement just in case, but allegedly, from what I've heard, J.K. Rowling has said some like very anti-trans things, and a couple of the actors from Harry Potter have made some statements about it that are not in support of her. Let me have a little Google. So when you Google it, it just says on the AI overview, J.K. Rowling's views on gender identity and sex have been controversial and have led to debates about freedom of speech, cancel culture, and support for transgender people. She's been critical of self-declared gender identity. In a 2020 essay, she wrote, "When you throw open the doors of bathrooms and changing rooms to any man who believes or feels he's a woman, you open the door to any and all men who wish to come inside." Some have interpreted her position as transphobic. Yeah, I mean, it's not great, is it? It's not like, even if you think it, you don't necessarily have to say it. And especially when you have such a public platform and you're like as well known as she is. I mean, it's also like, I'm not going to get too much into it because I'm totally I am pro trans. I'm pro whatever you want to be. I'm pro. That's probably the wrong way to say it, actually. Not whatever you want to be. I am pro whoever you want to be. I just think maybe it's hard to find a solution that makes everyone happy, isn't it? It's a very, very difficult topic, I guess. Okay, this is being very dodgy, my wires. I don't know how we got onto this topic anyway. This was meant to be like a post-Christmas video, not a political debate, but I have a real knack for digging myself into rabbit holes with these kind of things. Let's see what's in the actual news this week. Google News. I wonder if my computer has Siri. I had to get a new laptop the other week because mine was fine. My MacBook was absolutely fine. I've never had issues with it before. And then one day it just randomly stopped turning on. I'd only had it for like a year and a half. It stopped turning on. I took it into the Apple shop and they were like, yeah, there's nothing we can do. You'll have to buy a new laptop. So I had to get a new one. Anyway, does it have Siri on it? Siri. Hey Siri. Apparently not. Question answered. All right. So the news. Let's see what nice positive stories we got going on this week. 2 women killed in Bletchley apartment. Great. Italian journalist arrested and held in solitary confinement in Iran. Great. Starmer pays tribute to wonderful brother Nick who died on Boxing Day. Great. Cheery as ever. Don't know how to pronounce that. How this vow to continue attacking Israel despite strikes on Yemen. So we got a nice little bit of murder, a little bit more death, an arrest, and war. How bloody festive. I just literally don't watch the news anymore because it's so depressing. I had like a little bit of a funny do in the summer. I think it was like a very intense, I'm not going to go into detail, but it was like a very intense anxiety, OCD flare up, mixed in with a little bit of the old depression. And I think that was brought on from just viewing too much horrible media, because it is literally thrust at us all day, every day. And I like to watch true crime as well. And don't get me wrong, like I enjoy very much watching YouTubers who talk about true crime, like Ellen O'Neill, and there's another girl that I like watching. I've forgotten her name. She's called begins with a K. Let me find her. I want to say Kaylee. She's called. I like Bailey Sarian as well. Not watched her in a while though. The girl that I watch is called. Where are you? I don't know. Could someone tell me in the comments? I think it's like Kenzie or Kaylee or something. Kendall. Is it Kendall Ray? Yes, her name's Kendall Ray. She's good as well. But those are like really mild things and they don't go into too much graphic detail. But because I have a morbid fascination about true crime and stuff to do with it, I used to go off and do more research after watching the videos on Reddit and stuff. And we all know what Reddit's like. There's a lot of incredibly graphic content on Reddit, such as crime scene photos and stuff that isn't necessarily shown in the mainstream media. It's just not stuff that's there's a reason that it's not in the mainstream media. And I think I just viewed a little bit too much of that. I have heard people saying before that it really has affected them. Like, there was one guy that said he saw like a really graphic video, and then he couldn't stop seeing, like, envisioning like heads everywhere that he went, like in his heads. And I think he saw like a head in a bathtub or something, and then he was just like seeing it everywhere he went. So yeah, it can send you a little bit loopy. I really would not recommend, like, if you do like watching true crime and research and stuff like that, just please be careful, because I never thought that it would affect me that way until it did. I've always been fine with super gory horror films and stuff. I'm way past it now. Like, it's taken a long time for me to get out of the little like mental health break that I had in the summer. But I'm okay now. It was just a bit of like a blip, but yeah. And I think it's probably built up, like, not to touch too much on it, but I think it's probably built up over years as well. Because for some reason, I've probably mentioned this before, for some reason, every boyfriend that I have has had some weird obsession with, do you guys remember the website Live Leak? And it was some like, it was just full of like graphic videos, and teenage boys are super interested in stuff that you shouldn't be watching. So every boyfriend I've had bar one, has had a weird obsession with Live Leak. I'm pretty sure it's been shut down now. Do not go searching for it. Please don't. Yeah, it ain't nice. And that kind of leads me on to the topic of just media in general. I think that our generation has such easy access to this kind of stuff. Like, our parents, they couldn't just go into Google and type in blah, 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 crime scene photo and be able to find it like that. But we have access to literally everything, and you're able to see things online that you really should not be seeing. And I really wouldn't be surprised if that exposure to graphic media has led to an increase in crime, especially with younger people. I also imagine that it's made it so much easier to be able to get stuff like guns and weapons, because now you can just, I mean, if you're brave enough, you can just go onto the dark web, can't you, and just buy whatever you want. I'm not sure how people were able to purchase them before the internet. I know in America they do have, I forget what it's called, like, is it like open carrying in some states where you can own guns, but we don't have that in the UK that I'm aware of. We don't have guns like at all. I think some farmers and people like that are allowed to have guns for maybe hunting. I don't know, but like, they're not a widespread thing in the UK at all. We can't get them in just regular shops. I remember when I went to America, I went to Florida when I was like 9 or 10, and you guys had literal guns in Walmart. There was a whole aisle of just guns, and I remember finding that absolutely insane, but it must be normal in other places. But on the other hand, we've got a lot of like knife crime in the UK instead. So where there's a will, there's a way. If people want to do bad things, and there's people from all countries who want to do bad things, people will find a way to do it, I guess. Anyway, again, I've gone on to such a negative topic. Can we talk about something happier? Let me think. I don't have happy topics to talk about. Off the top of my head, Amanda Bynes looks like she's doing a lot better. I don't know how many of you know about the Amanda Bynes background story. It's a in-depth thing for another time, or you guys can go and research it. But basically, she wasn't very well. She went through a lot in her early acting career, childhood, and she had been very mentally unwell for a long time, and she'd left acting and had a lot of professional help and stuff, but she looks like she's doing a lot better. I follow her on TikTok, and even though she's not really doing acting and Hollywood stuff anymore, she seems to be doing stuff like nails, and she did an art gallery thing The other night I saw a TikTok of some people who got tickets to go to it, and she just seems like she's flourishing and finally feeling a little bit better in herself, which is always nice to hear. Although she did put on her Instagram story, again, don't go negative, Amy, don't go negative. It's not, I'm just saying, she put on a TikTok story yesterday, can somebody lend me £15? And I was a bit like, you're Amanda Bynes. You're Amanda Bynes. Why do you need to lend £15? Anyway, I'm glad that she's doing better. She looks like she's doing a lot better than she was. Hailey and Justin Bieber had a baby a while ago. I don't think they've posted any pictures of him. I am going to look on my actual phone. Good that they're giving the baby a private life. Where's my fucking phone? I think it's good that they're giving the baby a private life. Selena Gomez got engaged. Not me having all the celebrity gossip. This is what I've been doing while I've been away for a week. I've just been literally watching YouTube videos and going down rabbit holes about celebrities. It's just, my brain is just mush. I want to be in this toy ploy. Where is my other phone? I don't know. And no, it's not the one recording. That's my TikTok phone. Hello there. Hello. You look very comfy. You're going to have to go home soon though. I apologise, but you are. Alrighty. I found my phone and I found a box of lints. I'm really going to make the most of my last day of being a big fatty because I have to go on health drive tomorrow. I must. But I'll enjoy this last 30, nope, 40, nope, 30, no. How many minutes? 37 minutes? No. Maybe I should start doing mukbangs. If you don't like ASMR, cover your ears. Oh, there's nothing better than Lindt chocolate. It's like silk in a ball. And this is my last one. My last Lindt chocolate of Christmas. And then back to miso soup and dust for me. I'm just looking at the news again while I'm eating this Lindt to try and find some topics to talk about. But when I say it's depressing, it's fucking depressing. There's not a single positive article on there. Man charged in Milton Keynes double murder investigation. Cracks appear in MAGA world over foreign worker visas. What we know about the Azerbaijan Airlines crash. Another thing about the Milton Keynes double murder. Oh, it's not positive, but it's not murder or war. Fog, flights cancelled because in the UK because of fog visibility. What about if I type in today's positive news? Today's positive news. Oh, there is actually a search for it. Oh, there's a whole website called Good News and it's just positive news, nothing negative. So let's see what's going on today in the good bits of the world, right? Cambodia increases minimum wage for garment factory workers. Amazing. A 1933 hydropower station has been revamped. Cool. Kind of interested in seeing the design. Lab-grown corals survive bleaching. I mean, that's not necessarily positive because some cunt's just thrown bleach all over a load of corals. But we'll take the good bits where we can find them. Yay, the Thai tiger numbers have doubled. Balkan NGOs unite to protect shared endangered lake. Finland slashes teen abortions by 66. What does that mean? Finland slashes teen abortions. Like they have stopped people from getting abortions. There's less people getting abortions. There's more people getting abortions. I don't understand what that means. That's a very biased thing, I guess, to be on the Good News website. Paper made from dead leaves. This is all very nice and positive, but let's be real, it's fucking boring. Should we talk about some more celebrity gossip? Did I hear a yes in the distance? Yes, I did. I've got a good one. I've got a really good one, actually. Can we talk about Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater again? I know I addressed this like in the last podcasty thing that I did, and I'm not obsessed with Ariana Grande. I feel neutral towards her at the moment. I think I was a little... I've always liked Ariana Grande, so Ariana stans, don't come for me. And I like her music. I think she's quite funny. I was a little annoyed with Girly when it all came out about her and Ethan Slater getting together. But then Wicked came out and I just started to forgive and forget and think, oh, well, we don't know the whole story. And then, like a year after it all kicked off, Lily J, who's Ethan Slater's ex, so I'll just fill you in for those of you who don't know, basically, as far as I know. Ariana Grande, the singer, was married to a guy called Dalton Gomez for a couple of years. She goes off to work on the Wicked movie. There's a guy who's also working on the Wicked movie called Ethan Slater. He's been married to his childhood sweetheart for 10 years. She's called Lily J, and they have just had a newborn baby together. He also goes off to work on Wicked. He meets Ariana Grande. Lily J meets Ariana Grande as well, and she allegedly holds their baby and becomes friends with them both, I guess. And then Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater then get together and leave their respective partners. Now, it looked really bad when it came out, and I don't know, it could be really bad. We don't know them. We don't know what actually went on, but in the media, it looked really bad. And then she released her album. Ariana Grande released her album Eternal Sunshine, which was really good. I really enjoyed that album. And it kind of explained the situation a little bit better. It kind of, the narrative changed, and it appeared that Ariana Grande's husband had basically cheated on her, is what I have gathered. So Dalton has cheated on Ariana, apparently. She's left him. Lily and Ethan's marriage had already collapsed. They're already separated. And then they got together. And all was good. Wicked came out. Hyperfixated on Wicked, loved it. But now Lily J has released a statement basically saying how deeply it has affected her, and that Wicked is associated with some of the saddest days of her life. And it was just a very, very classy and well-written statement. And it has not made Ariana Grande nor Ethan Slater look very good again. I feel very sorry for this lady. It's a terrible situation to be in, especially when she's got a newborn baby with him as well. And like I said, I was just starting to like Ariana Grande again. So I'm a bit annoyed that has been ruined now, because I just wanted to, maybe selfish, but I just wanted to enjoy Wicked without having to think about it morally, you know what I mean? The internet's still waiting for a response from Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater. I don't know if we'll get one this time. Everyone had kind of moved past it. They kind of gave their response a long time ago. Well, she did. I don't know about him. But I want to like them together. I really do. But I'm just morally conflicted now, because his ex-wife seems like such a nice person, and she also seems like she's been very blindsided by this. It's sad all around. And as someone who has been cheated on multiple times in the past, I can relate. It's even sadder. I'd be interested in knowing what Cynthia Erivo thinks about all of this, because she's obviously formed a pretty close friendship with Ariana Grande throughout the filming of Wicked. They are like that now, but she seems like a very she seems like a very fair person, someone who wouldn't necessarily put up with something like that herself or associate with people who partake in that kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe she's choosing to just separate like the art and the artist, like a lot of us do. But no, that's interesting. But then again, Cynthia Erivo, I believe, has a partner. But the way that she's acting with Ariana Grande in these interviews is very close. I don't think I'd be particularly happy if I was Cynthia Erivo's partner. Her partner is actress and producer Lena Waithe. Now, if I was Lena Waithe, I think I'd be a little bit like, I'd be watching them interviews with Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, and I'd be a little bit like, there's something going on here. I'm not going to lie to you, this is such an abrupt ending, but I've been sat here for, I did that little bit on Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, and I've sat here trying to think of like other things to talk about, and I literally have nothing. I have nothing. I've been inside for all of Christmas. I have no gossip. I've given you all my celebrity snark. So this is going to be a really short and pointless video. But it's just to get the ball rolling, really, on uploading more frequently. So, yeah, random. But I will put this out when I've edited it, and it gives you a little something else to listen to while I've not been on live. So cool. I'll put my social media, if you're new here, put my social media in the description box. What else? I make original music. That's what I do for the most part, music and shit. So if you'd like to listen to that, I'll put that in there too. If you want to join my Discord, big group chat, there's a lot of us in there now. We do general chat, competitions, film nights, loads of cool stuff. You can join that in there too. Right, I think that's all I've got to say. I will make a better video for you soon. I'll write down some ideas and actually plan one rather than just talk shit. Right, okay, peace out. See you next time, guys. Bye.